Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to give you 2 years of appointment setting advice in just 5 minutes of this video. So let's get straight into it. Make sure you like, you comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. My name is Matt Jacob. I've been in the appointment setting space for actually over 2 years. Done several 100,000 of set appointments that have closed. And I've learned the ins and outs, worked on multiple different offers in the online space. And now I run my own coaching and mentorship, teaching other people how to get into this space, make money remotely, travel the world, all that good stuff, okay? If you want more proof, then go to my Instagram page in the description. But anyway, let's get into this. First thing, scripts are okay in the beginning, but learn to be genuine and free-flowing as soon as possible. So if you're a beginner, it's completely fine to have a script and use that for reference if you don't know what to say and you're confused. But I want you to start getting into the habit of being genuine, of being free-flowing, not having to think too long or think too hard about what to say, and just guiding the prospect to booking closer to the call. All right, because scripts are scripts, right? They're gonna make you sound monotonous, they're gonna make you sound robotic, and that's not gonna help you. Okay, but in the beginning it's okay. Just learn to be more casual and knowing what to say, and that's gonna come with reps and volume. Okay, so second thing is that good offers, being on a good offer is 70% of the equation. So you'll see a lot of people who are on good offers and they end up working very, very hard, but they're not making the amount of money that they should be because they're not on a good offer. They're going on an uphill battle. Now, good offers are 70% of the equation because if they were to just get on an even better offer with better lead flow, better systems, making more money, etc., then they'd be printing even more, right? And then you see people on those type of good offers and yet they don't work twice as hard or on pulling their hair out, okay? So good offers, if you can land one, that's extremely, extremely going to be valuable for you. Now, third thing, moving on from that, actually not moving on from that, it's not related, but related to the first point, is that like I said, learn to be genuine while keeping the frame. So being genuine, they know you, the prospect knows you. Whenever you speak to a lead, they know you, but they need to now like you and they need to trust you while you're pretending to be the business owner. So you need to be genuine, you need to be genuinely trying to help them out, ask the right questions, etc., while keeping the frame. So all that means is, you're keeping it focused on trying to book them in for a call, not letting the conversation spiral out into random things. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4, remember to do your follow-ups. So follow-ups, super important because there's going to be a bunch of leads that don't sign up instantly, who don't become clients that second. It does happen, but most of your clients are going to become clients down the line. So you need to be doing your follow-ups, follow up with people who might have shown interest, or follow up with everyone who you haven't spoken to in a couple months. Even day to day, like if people haven't responded to your initial message or a couple of your messages, always be persistent, be following up. I have a ton of videos on follow-ups. Number 5 now is stacking experience. So this is related to this. Stacking experience to eventually land your dream offer is better sometimes for shooting straight for the dream offer. Now you might get very lucky, you might get your dream offer, the really good offer off the bat, which is great, stick to that. But most people who are starting from scratch, you're going to work your way up, you're going to climb up the ranks. And what I'd recommend you guys to do is to stack as much experience as possible, get results for the people that you start off working with, even if it might be a bad offer. Only to get experience and then eventually land your dream offer. You work your way up, you have these credentials to show you've generated this amount of revenue, you've booked these amount of calls for past offers, and then that's going to make you way more likely to get chosen for the dream offer and then start making the money that you want to make. It's okay to eat shit for the first couple weeks or months, and a lot of people nowadays, they don't want to do that. They just want to shoot straight for the dream offer. Again, this is the ideal path, but at the same time, if that's not a luxury for you, if that's not accessible to you, then you're going to have to do this too. I know I had to, okay? This might actually turn into, let's go 7 minutes. So 2 years of setting advice in 7 minutes. Because we're coming up in time already. Number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, building your network is hard in the short term, but makes everything easier in the long term. We're actually gonna say personal brand too. So we're gonna tie in personal branding here too, because I built my personal brand. You guys have seen the amount of content that's on my YouTube channel. I've been at this for 3-4 years now. I haven't always been fully in appointment setting, but most of my recent content has been on appointment setting, and it's just been helping so much. It's changed my life. I've made a ton of connections. I've gotten a ton of opportunities. I've become an authority figure in this space, and things just seem to come to me instead of me having to come to them. So building your network, building a personal brand is building you leverage. And while it is it is mostly a long-term play, where overnight you're not going to get success most of the time, you're not going to get good results or any significant results. It's going to be hard in the short term, but it makes everything easier in the long term. So this is something I'd recommend you do alongside while you're doing appointment setting. Okay, so build your network out, join private communities, build your personal brand, post content out there, see what sticks, and then keep going. All right, let the compound effect take place, because it has definitely done that for me. Number 7, sell the meeting, not the offer. So a lot of people, they make the mistake of selling the offer, going into the technicals, what's inside, etc. And sometimes there are legitimate reasons to do that. Like if the prospect is asking a legitimate question about what's inside the program or whatever you're selling, okay, fair enough. But rarely is that time. Most of the time, your job as a setter, remember, is to just sell the meeting, because the closer is going to do this job. It is not your responsibility 99% of the time to sell the offer. Okay, the closer is going to have a much better chance of doing that and closing them as a new client, which is going to help you make more commission, and it's going to be better for everyone. So sell the meeting, sell the idea of hopping on a call, not the actual offer or the investment itself. Okay, so number 8, I think this is number 8 now. Pitch at the right time. We're actually going to change this again. We're going to go to 9 minutes. Okay, pitch at the right time. So pitching at the right time, you've built rapport, you've been genuine, you've been keeping the frame, you've asked the right questions, you know what they're going through, what their pain points are, what their desires are, why they can't get there themselves. And then now is the right time to pitch the frame. Now is the right time to pitch the call, to sell the meeting. It's when you've got 1 to 3 leverage points. Leverage points being, okay, this pain point, this desire, or 3 pain points, or one really big pain point. My voice is acting up, I don't know why. But let's say 1 to 3 pain points. You don't need them to spill their whole life story. Just make sure you pitch at the right time. Okay, so pitch at the right time, pitch while the iron is hot, either when they've told you a lot of pain points or a lot of desire, or both. Okay, so pitch at the right time. Don't draw out the conversation too long, but don't pitch too soon when there's not enough pain, not enough desire. You'll get a feel for it. You'll get a gut feeling. Okay, so number 9, the last thing, is appointment setting should be treated as a stepping stone to bigger and better opportunities in your life, while allowing you to make more money in the process. So consider this appointment setting as a foot in the door. Consider this as a way to break in the online money space. Your way to start making your first Wi-Fi money online, to make your first 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 and above, 4,000, 5,000 and above online. But it should not be the be-all end-all, because there is cap to this. You should treat it as a stepping stone. Once you get into appointment setting, like I said, you'll have built your network, your personal brand, you get good at a skill, and you'll be able to go into the next step. For example, most people, that's getting into high ticket sales, getting into their own business, whatever. So you use this as a stepping stone, and also enjoy the money that you make, and enjoy the freedom that you get too by doing this. All right, so that's it for today. 2 years of appointment setting advice in 9 minutes. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, you comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you want to learn more from me, if you want more of my resources apart from just the YouTube content, the link's in the description. You can join my Art of Appointment Setting group, $50 per month, super simple. Do weekly calls there every Saturday 9 p.m. and then also my one-to-one program, my one-to-one mentorship, where you can book in a call. All right, so hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.